Look at your hands for a second. Every single day, those hands swipe, click and scroll through an absolute blizzard of digital noise. We are drowning in a sea of fake perfection, endless notifications and global chaos that we cannot control. We've become spectators in a world designed to steal our focus. But what if you stopped trying to fix a broken world and instead became the absolute architect of your immediate reality? The legendary music producer Brian Eno once said, "As soon as you find yourself in a room with a laptop, you're in a room with a machine that wants to do everything, and it's hard to find your own path in that." Think about that. We are so obsessed with optimizing our apps that we've forgotten how to sculpt a life. That is why I want to welcome you to the Personal Architecture Studio. This isn't your standard life coaching session with corporate spreadsheets and 5-year plans. Nah, this is a creative framework. It's a way to look at your daily existence through the eyes of an artist. It's about moving from a passive consumer who reacts to everything to a sovereign creator of your own environment. Right now, we're going to tear up the traditional self-help playbook. We're not going to talk about time management or productivity hacks. Instead, we're going to treat your energy like raw marble, your attention like a high-end art gallery, and your daily habits as a museum exhibition. Get ready to shift your perspective from a worker bee serving an algorithm to an artist mastering their craft. The core message of personal architecture is incredibly simple. When the big world outside is chaotic, your true power lives in your microclimate. We break this down into 4 artistic pillars. First, the sculpture of self, chipping away the junk instead of constantly adding tasks. 2, the raw canvas, reclaiming analog friction, which means those messy, unedited, beautifully flawed human experiences that AI can never copy. Third, the micro masterpiece, turning boring daily routines into beautiful moments to calm your nervous system. And fourth, the information gallery, becoming a brutal curator of your mind, choosing exactly what data gets a spot on your walls. Think about Michelangelo. When people asked how he carved his masterpiece David, he famously said the statue was already inside the stone. He just chipped away at the rocks that didn't belong. You don't need a new and improved version of yourself. You don't need more apps or more self-help books. You just need to chip away at the digital graffiti. Think about your morning coffee. Is it a rushed experience in a plastic cup while reading terrifying global news? Or is it a micro masterpiece served in your favorite ceramic mug under warm light and complete beautiful silence? The ingredients are the exact same, but the architecture of the moment is completely different. Let me tell you about a graphic designer. She was completely overwhelmed by AI tools, deepfakes, and a brutal 12-hour daily screen time. Her creative spark was totally dead. When she joined the studio, she stopped trying to run at the speed of the internet. She started a physical handwritten analog registry, a notebook for sketches that would never ever touch the internet. Within 3 months, her burnout completely vanished. Not only that, her physical messy art became so unique, it impacted and expanded exponentially. The science behind this makes total sense. Human beings have a very limited amount of mental energy. When you try to process global supply chain crises, political polarization and personal career anxieties all before breakfast, your brain redlines and your cortisol spikes. Logically, you cannot fix a global economy from your laptop. But behavioral science proves that whenever you establish control over your immediate surroundings, like your physical desk or your morning routine, your stress drops instantly. Control doesn't start globally, it starts on your doorstep. Here are some practical action steps. If you want to build your own personal architecture studio today, I want you to take these 3 immediate steps. Draft a boundary manifest. Pick 3 digital platforms, group chats, or annoying obligations to completely carve out of your life this week. Open an analog registry. Buy a high-quality paper notebook. Write or sketch in it daily. Make one strict rule. Nothing in this book will ever be photographed, uploaded or shared online. Design one micro masterpiece. Pick one boring routine, showering, making tea or checking the mail. Strip it of all phones or headphones and curate the experience. Turn up the music, change the lighting and make it art. My biggest tip for you here is that consistency beats intensity. Do not throw your smartphone into the ocean tonight. Just declare your bedroom an analog gallery, a strict zero-screen sanctuary. Treat your attention like a VIP guest list. If a newsfeed or an app is just throwing mud at your gallery walls, revoke its entry ticket immediately. Listen, I know it takes a lot of courage to slow down when the world is screaming at you to run faster. Do not let the massive scale of the world make you feel small. The algorithm wants you to believe you are powerless unless you are constantly plugged in and reacting. That is a lie. Your mind is a sacred space and you have every right to protect it. Trust in your human friction. Stop consuming everyone else's chaotic canvases. Stand up, step back from the screen and pick up your own brush. You are not a passive bystander in this century. You are the architect of your own life. Build an environment that actually feeds your soul. Protect your attention with your life and sculpt a reality that feels deeply, beautifully and undeniably real. To wrap things up, remember what we talked about today. Treat your energy like a sculpture by chipping away the noise. Embrace the raw canvas of an analog life. Design micro masterpieces out of your daily habits and ruthlessly curate your mind against digital clutter. When you turn off this screen today, do not fall back into the mindless scroll. Do not do it. Immediately grab a pen, write down your first boundary manifest. Design your micro masterpiece for tomorrow morning. Step away from the macro chaos. Step into your actual room and start building your sovereign space right now. The world outside your door is always going to be loud, but the studio of your mind belongs entirely to you. Make it a masterpiece. You've got this.